Hey guys, this is Frozgard back for another audio commentary, copyrighted 2007 by WCR Replays.com, so don't go stealing it, or something bad might happen to you. Okay, so for today I have an Orc vs Human game on Terenas stand, and it's once again one of my own games. So if you just want to watch Gosu games, well then don't watch this audio commentary, don't even download it. But the game is quite interesting because, well, at least I found, and apparently my opponent thought so too. So it shows, well, a certain combination of different strats which can be used in Orc against Human, and especially on this map. And I'm trying to apply a few lessons that I already knew a bit beforehand, because otherwise I wouldn't talk about them in his ACs, but a few lessons that I got from, for example, that you could have gotten from the audio commentary that I did on Lynn's game, the last AC I did, and also a few other things that I just tried to add to this game. So you'll see all of that. And so I hope you're paused at the 1 minute mark. Let's get it unpaused. I would say from my point of view, it doesn't really matter though, so let's go, let's go from my point of view and forward 4 off, because you might want to watch both players. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, unpause. So the first thing you'll notice is that my barracks is a bit outside of my base, and the reason for that is that I want to place 2 burrs behind it in order to defend against any tower push. Of course, it's a double-edged sword, because those burrs are quite vulnerable. Sorry. And when he comes in and with his footmen, Quillbees, water elemental, and everything, they will be kind of hard to protect. But it's still quite helpful against tower rushes and against any other like semi-attack. And plus, it also leaves you a lot of space at the back of the base, because usually what you want to do is you want to have your tier 2 buildings at the back of the base. So at least one of the buildings, I usually build it on the top where all my peons are now gathering wood. And so since they're all gathering wood there, then well, I will have space for a tier 2 building there. And the other thing is then with this build, I can also make fit 2 buildings actually there on the back below. But well, I can't always do that. So my first thing that I want to do is I want to go harass. So in order to go harass, I use the trick with the wolf and the farseer to actually get the merc before it's actually crept. I know this was disallowed in WC's, well, pretty much every tournament, because when the old mercenary camp was still there, because it was simply so imbalanced with the ensnare, merc, and everything. But it can still be done. I mean, this kind of trick can be done on any map, can be done on Twisted Meadows, for example, or can even be done on Echo Isles. So if you want to do that, it kind of helps, because you get the Shadow Priest to dispel the water elementals. They give 42 experience, and they allow him to tank, so, well, that's something which is always good if you can take them out. The bad thing about it is, because you don't have Brilliance Aura as an Orc player, the Shadow Priest is gonna run out of mana pretty soon. I mean, it's like one dispel takes 75, and he has 200 mana, and his mana regeneration rate is really shit. And plus, he has a lot of no, he really doesn't have a lot of hit points, so that's why you really have to run him away as soon as somebody starts attacking him. I mean, you saw that he took a few swipes from the Archmage and the Footman, and he's already down to half HP. In the meantime, I was trying to get the Archmage a bit low by running my wolves and my grunt at him, but because of the turn, they actually stopped attacking them, and I wasn't watching them at the time, so because I was starting to creep at the bottom, so well, they stopped. That's one thing that was also present in the Lynn replay, is that when you're harassing, you don't just want to all-out harass, because, well, what's that going to bring you? I mean, especially on Terenas stand, he's already level 2, and if you just all-out harass, you don't have any levels, you don't get any experience, and it's pretty unlikely that you actually kill something against a good player. So you'll stay at 0 experience, and he'll still get some more experience because of the wolves. Because even though you may have godly micro, you will still not be able to take down all the wolves. No, to save all the wolves. So I'm going in for the harass. Same thing as Lin versus Todd, in the sense that you want to go in for harassment, because then he's actually not going to have the lumber production that he needs in order for him to put up 2 tier 2 buildings and get a hero at 135 wood at tier 2. That's why I'm harassing his gold peons and lumber peons. But actually another thing is that I actually managed to kill a few, so that's another nice thing. Back in my base, you will see that he cancelled my shop, and I put up my shop in the back. And actually, I decided at this point to leave a bit more space and not like make it so close to the burst as so that I would be able to fit another building there. And then, yeah, mainly because I saw that he was quite aggressive, and so I wanted to have a bit more space at the back of my base in order to heal myself and heal my units. His attacking my altar was really not that useful, but well, yeah, I'm trying to make a shockwave with my TC, and actually I got 2 foots, which is not too bad actually. And my farseer is a bit low, which is not a major problem at this point because of a close.